It's all going to come to a head soon.
I see what you did there.
Head.
Yeah.
Pop.
Hi. I'm Chelsea Shenanigans, and it is time to play more Slay the Princess Pristine Cut. This video is going to be our fourth vessel. Time to go see the prisoner, cut off her head, and not bring it upstairs. I've already cut off the prisoner's head and brought it upstairs with me, and then she's like, well played, and gives me a little wink. But now we have to not bring it upstairs with us, and we'll see what they added to the Pristine Cut. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment below. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right, let's get into it. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
I hope it was worth it. Yes, don't
Skeptic!
believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
This is so nostalgic. This is what I got in my first playthrough, in my first chapter, my first video.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
And that's why I locked myself in my very first video. Aww.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out. Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions are for you to cut off your own head and then for me to not take it upstairs.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor. Princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Alright, let's leave the basement without her.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Which is so cute because it's chapters. Aww.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
The long quiet.
The door. Check the door. You open the cabin door. Only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of... You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our rewards? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Like hell it is. We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over. He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Alright, let's slay ourselves.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yes.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
If only he could have called me a genocidal maniac during my genocide playthrough, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Chapter 3, The Cage.
We're on a path in the wood, chains everywhere.
Wow.
This is different.
Oh, Paranoid.
This is new.
Hi, Paranoid.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence?
Ooh.
That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
I agree with Paranoid. I think that's exactly how it works.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. But what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us? It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Why would they be suffering, though? That's weird. When we release her, she ends the world. Why would they be suffering? When the princess is, like, locked up in the cabin. Should we talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started with the blade before. We have the blade still? That is cool. What?
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin.
It says.
Oh well,
Wait,
I
what?
suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
It says right here that you're supposed to find it in the cabin? That sounds like narrator has a script. That is so funny. It says right here. Are you sure we even need to slay her? She cut her own head off last time. I'm not taking the blade again. Toss your weapon into the woods? Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I'm going to do it.
We can't toss it. It's the only way
I wanna
we
toss it.
protect ourselves. It's an extension of us, and we shouldn't go around throwing our pieces away. He's right. Weird, but right. Don't you dare.
It's true, the skeptic is always really attached to the blade. Like one time when I was playing, the skeptic didn't even let us go to the basement without the blade. Not going to bring the blade.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Hey, don't I get to say here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this.
What?
Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
I'm not going to. No! He's very attached. Ooh, do it, toss the blade. Do it, toss the blade.
Are you even listening to me? Does my opinion count for nothing? We're never getting out of here if you don't listen. I'm intervening. We're not tossing the blade.
He's gonna keep us with the blade again. Skeptic seems to be the only voice that can do that. I'm in charge, and I say we're tossing the blade. You had your chance last time, and we all saw how that worked out for us.
Too bad. This is a mutiny.
Hey, you can't just do that. We're not supposed to be able to make our own decisions.
Skeptic just keeps the blade with him no matter what.
What if I stop you? Maybe I can make choices too.
Ooh, can you, hero?
Good luck with that. I've got backup this time, haven't I? Yeah, alliance of convenience. We're not throwing it away. It's important.
Oh, paranoid.
Hey, what are you... Are you serious? That's no fair. Let me go.
Wait, what do you mean, let me go? What are they doing to the hero? Oh no.
Sorry, has to be done.
What do you mean has to be done? It's all grayed out. Are you seriously not letting me toss it? Real mature. When this goes sideways, it's on the two of you. I wonder why it's grayed out like that. I really want to say real mature. Aww.
Great. Was that so hard? We need to keep our wits sharp.
Yes, you've made the right choice. The blade is the only control we have in this world.
Not true. I'm constantly out of control of the blade. Like I'd go down to the basement without the blade, the narrator brings it into the basement anyway.
It's the blade from upstairs.
What?
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
The narrator just cheating all over the place. I try to say no, and Skeptic has me keep it. I'm not in charge of this blade at all.
Yes, great. Now, will you get to the cabin already? In case you've forgotten, the princess, the fate of the entire world, etc., etc.
All right, let's go.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Whoa.
An abyss yawns beneath you.
That is
empty
so
and
cool
endless.
looking.
The only path forward.
Oh my
A
god.
rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
That is so cool looking. Look, it's a floating island with chains and stuff. It is so cool looking.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
Yeah.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Let's go. Oh, I wish we could have seen us cross the
Every
bridge.
surface of the cabin is draped in chains. The air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal,
So
with
cool.
hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world.
Look at this. There are no walls. The windows are just like where the chains dip down. Oh, it's so cool. Wow.
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits.
Huh. That mirror's back again.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind? Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
It's not creepy. It's super cool. Approach the mirror.
You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor.
Oh my god, it sounded like chains.
Should have been. Yes, unfortunately, you realise too late that there is no floor beneath
What?
the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through. Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Oh, this is so cool.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space.
Like, look at the
Hinting of
hands.
yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions.
Oh my
You
god.
dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor.
Oh, I'm dangling. Oh my gosh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
We didn't even have stairs. Oh my god, this is so cool.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Oh no. Look at that arm. The hooks are actually digging through your skin. Ugh, gruesome. Hello? Are you mad at me? So you can come back to you. Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Why the hell did you cut your head off? Attacker, wait for her to make the first move. Well, Skeptic said for her to make the first move, but I'm gonna be like, are you mad at me?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real?
Oh. Oh my god, look, you can kind of see the blade in that hand.
They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking.
Actually, I think that would absolutely work. Let's go.
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try.
Let's try to cut ourselves free. Let's go.
You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist.
And it slices through them, right? Right?
Yeah, what he said. It slices through.
Now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work?
It just does? It doesn't.
Aww.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it.
Ooh.
They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere.
You should believe it because you should. You don't have anything better to do. Maybe they're rusty.
Oh,
He did say they were rusty, didn't he?
I think he did.
He did, didn't he? Alright, I'm game. We cut again.
Yay.
You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal.
Yay.
Its hook remains embedded in your flesh,
Oh, ouch.
but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings.
Are these supposed to be her bindings? Wait, what?
Yes! Will you look at that?
Yay.
That worked.
Yay.
And why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before you can make much progress,
Wait, what?
the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains
Wait a
shift,
minute. Just
tightening and tearing at your flesh.
Wait,
your
what?
joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you.
Oh no. Wait a minute. She doesn't have a head over there.
As your vision comes back into focus,
Oh my
your
God.
eyes fall on the body of the princess.
It's in a cage.
Finally emerged from the shadows.
She's holding her head in a cage. Oh my God.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter. Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
But it's around our neck. They're talking about like sawing the chain, right? Because I don't want to behead myself too. What is your problem with me? I've only ever tried to help you. Let me down. Killing me isn't going to fix anything. What happened to you? You cut your own head off last time. You can't be mad at me about that. Swing your blade. Keep cutting. Remain silent. I want to say this one, but I also want to keep cutting, but oh gosh. I want to say both of them. You cut your own head off last time. You can't be mad at me about that.
Mad at you? I'm not mad at you. I know you didn't have anything to do with that. Not outside of your designated role, of course.
She is talking to us.
The body takes another
Whoa.
step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
Why is she killing us then?
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know?
Wait, what?
I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices.
What?
At least not any that matter.
What?
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please.
Keep cutting.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Cut it, cut it, cut it. We can't cut anymore?
This
Aw,
whole thing's
shoot.
a crock of shit.
I messed up. I should have cut when I had the chance. I didn't think it was going to take it away from me. Are you talking about your body as if it's a separate person? It's you.
That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. I'm not my body. I'm just the thing that watches it.
What?
There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us have choices. And knowing that has made me feel so... free.
We have choices.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps
Ah.
forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right, is all. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same.
Oh no.
We never had a say.
Poor paranoid. I didn't want to take the knife with me. I was forced to. Skeptic forced me.
So you understand exactly how unfair this all is. Give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air.
Oh my god. Heart beating and oh.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
You're falling. Oh my god. That was the sound of our head falling off. Oh my god. You're falling, the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and roll to a stop. Oh my god, we're ahead now. Oh my god. The sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're ahead on the ground. Oh my god. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. Oh my god. Ah! It stoops down to pick you up, and then... What? What? What is that? A shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. Oh my god! They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence. Oh my god, our bodies started attacking each other? What? Oh my god.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
I didn't let go. You ripped my head off. This isn't nicer. I'm a severed head. This isn't nicer. I'm a severed head.
And what's wrong with that? It's really not that different from how it's always been.
What?
Just watching things play out. It's who we are. Only now, we can be honest with ourselves.
No, I don't agree with that. Ugh. And so you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance. Oh my god.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
Not really. The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited, steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
I see what you did there.
Head.
Yeah. And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chain shatters spine, and blade pierces heart.
Guess
Ooh.
I'll see you next time.
Oh! Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth, and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
And they grabbed a severed head in a cage. Oh my god. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Wait, what? My voices didn't say anything. Are they gone? Say nothing. My voices aren't here. That is so interesting. My voices have never been gone before. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Oh my god. You've unraveled. Oh my god, look at her. I didn't expect her body to be here. I thought she would just be a head in a cage. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you? It should be one more.
One.
Yep. Comment below what you want the last vessel to be. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. That was a weird one. That was really bizarre. I loved the cabin appearance though. All the chains and no floor and no stairs and no walls, just chains. And then she popped her head off and then we were just heads on the ground talking to each other. And then our bodies started fighting.
Look at us go.
So bizarre. Such a weird chapter. Oh my god. So that was the 3 new princesses that were added to the Pristine Cut. We saw the one that was from the damsel, the specter, and this one, the prisoner. The specter was by far my favorite. I loved that one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. And I'll see you in the next video where we get our 5th vessel and the ending. Bye.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
I see what you did there.
Head.
Yeah.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Why would you be worried about her restraints?
Pop.
Oh my god, that was the sound of our head falling off. This isn't nicer, I'm a severed head.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
Not really.
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be. See you next time.
Wink.